Hello everyone and welcome back to Ensemble Stars for what I hope to be a pretty large scouting video, at least as far as I'm concerned. We're on my basic account right now and I haven't made a video on basic for a very long time, but because of all the resources they've been giving out and all the campaigns they've had over the last little while, I actually have accumulated enough dyad that I haven't spent in events that I can do a full roll. And since the anniversary box that came out tonight has 2 of my top 3 characters in, I figured it was the best time to do that. I've also got a couple of ticket bundles from the login bonuses and from the roulette that we can use, that I plan on using. So I've got 3 pulls on basic, 3 pulls on music, so probably 6 pulls total, and then a few like solo roulette tickets I have over on music. So we'll see what happens. I'm not used to scouting this much at once because typically I'm free to play, so I can only really save up 1 or 2 pulls at a time before a card I really want to scout for comes around, but they've been exceedingly generous this year in giving out full free pulls, so I figure why not take advantage of that, get a video out of it, and we'll see what happens. I actually had not planned on doing this tonight because I was supposed to be out of town. Plans fell through, things changed, I am at home, I can record, so we're gonna do it. Alright, so I think we'll start with the free pulls, since the anniversary pull may well be the most exciting thing we get to do, considering we're... Okay, server error, thank you. Alright, hopefully that doesn't happen again. So, the anniversary pull may be the most exciting thing we get to do because we are guaranteed 2 cards, so that's at least a 2 4-star pull. Everything else, all we're guaranteed is 1 4-star. The scouting bundles I have are not the 5-star ones, they are just the... Basically, it's the equivalent of doing a 350 die roll where you're guaranteed at least 1 4-star card. So which one's which? Okay, this is the one from the roulette wheel. This is the login one. So we'll do this first. I think it has... I'm not exactly sure what card it goes up to. I think someone said the moving feature scout for Tsukasa, so fairly recent at least. But yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. And full disclosure, especially between 2 accounts and the amount of 4-stars that are in this game, I probably will not be able to recognize on sight if a card is new or not. So this is going to be a big adventure. Alright, I do think that I probably have most of the 3 stars by this point, especially the initial ones. Don't know if I have that Mao. I haven't done a whole lot of scouting lately, so anything that's kind of been in the past 6 months or so might be new, but we'll have to see when the actual scout finishes up. Alright, this is looking like a 1 4-star. My gut says this Tamuki looks new. He's very cute, either way. Okay, I don't think I have that Tsukasa yet. I'm actually right. Okay, I'm actually really... That was completely a fluke. I will not be that accurate on most of these polls. But yeah, this was from the... I think Koga was the 5-star in this. It was like the band club. They're not called clubs anymore. They're called circles. The band circle gotcha. Again, I am going to hopefully actually do some real editing this time. And I will, with all these cards I don't recognize, I will put up a picture of the Bloom card. So both you and I will know what they actually are. This Tsukasa I recognize, but I could not tell you. I know this is not a feature scout card, this was from an actual event set. That's all I can tell you. So, Bloom card is going to be on the screen now so you can see what it looks like. Anyway, 2 4-star pull, it's pretty good. I'm not unhappy about that at all. So let's move on to the, again, this is basically the exact same thing. This was one I got from the roulette, which I think was pretty lucky because I haven't had too much luck getting anything except solo tickets, so we'll see what happens here. Okay, still yellow lights. So that doesn't tell us much, but we'll see what happens. So there's Ray, that's from the same set that Mao was from. Again, I probably don't have him. Hi Mika, I love you. Again, that, I think that's like an initial or really old, so I'm gonna assume that I have him at least. Most of the 2 Ritsus in a row, and okay, getting a lot of Tetra. The last one, my instinct was that it was new. It is. Again, Bloom version will be up on the screen. One of the things with these cards that I think makes it really hard to tell what they are is that the unblooms are pretty much always in either like their casual outfit or their school uniform. So unless there's something really distinct about them, I have a very hard time picking out by sight what card they turn into. So again, this is an adventure for all of us, but hopefully at least you get to look at some cute cards, even if my knowledge of the game at this point is not as good as it was back in the one exclamation point era when I had pretty much all the cards memorized. Anyway, that was basically the most basic scout we could get. But now we are gonna do the anniversary one. So let me quickly come through all of these. All right, so obviously I'm only doing one pull. We're not gonna get a chance to get the fancy black and gold outfits. We're just looking for these. If you've watched any of my videos before, you will know that Ritsu and Mika are my first and third favorite characters in the game. So they're the ones I really want, but this box is actually really, really nice because I would not be unhappy with any of these characters. Adonis, if you've watched any of my older videos, I think I've talked about before how he was my starting card when I first started Ensemble Stars back in 2016, so I definitely have a soft spot for him. And as I've gotten more into mobile games, I have a soft spot for Watch's voice, so I definitely appreciate Adonis a lot. Tetra, again, I've always liked him, but especially since getting into Helios and Billy being my favorite character, again, voice actor association is playing a role there, but I also appreciate him. He's very good, and I've always loved Mama, so any of them would be really great. Obviously, Ritsu and Mika are the goals, but we'll see what happens. There we go. Alright, that felt like a longer load, but again, we're guaranteed some new cards, so that might not mean anything besides getting a couple of 4 stars, which I would be perfectly happy with. We're starting with a 4-star, okay. Again, I will put everything on the screen at the end of the scout. We're starting with 2 4-stars. That Aichi, I think, is familiar. If I don't have him here, I have him on music. There's Tetsu, hi. Okay, I'm really happy about that. And there's Ritsu. Okay, good. There's 1 goal. And Adonis. This is a real... Okay, double Adonis. How many 4 stars was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is more 4 stars than 3 stars. That's pretty amazing. Whew, okay. So this Soma is new. So again, we're all gonna see what he looks like together. And, I do have that, I apparently have 4 copies of that Aichi, so obviously I've gotten him a number of times. And honestly, 3 new 4 stars out of 5 that are in the set is pretty good. I am very happy about that. Basic is, I'm not super concerned about like filling up my albums or anything on Basic, so I will be more concerned about getting Mika on music. We'll see what happens once I switch over there. But in general, that was really nice. So, that's all I've got for Basic. I will see you in a couple seconds over on music. Alright, we are back on music. Originally, I had planned to do kind of a card album update, but I feel like this is going to be a long video, so I will save that for the next time I pull, and maybe it'll only be 1 pull and I'll have more time to ramble. I know in the video I had done on the English server, I had said something about that you'll have to wait and see if my 6-year drought of not getting a Mao Gacha 5-star has been broken. It has. I got his Feature Scout 5-star. I did not have enough Dia to do a full roll, so this was on a solo. I'm very grateful to him, but I feel like I kind of deserve it after that long of him refusing to come home. And I also got Ritsu's Feature Scout, which I believe I had done a video for and hadn't gotten him. I got him over the summer. They had this thing where every Sunday they had like a discount scout with increased 5-star rates, so that's where he's from. Again, very, very happy. I got my, both of these cards that I really wanted, so my luck on music has been, again, I don't know if my luck has been good lately or if it's because there's been so many free 5-star tickets and just chances to get 5 stars that have increased rates, so I feel like they might balance out. The only thing that I was really lucky about was that Mao, and I did solo the most recent Tetra 5-star from the gacha back in July. So, had a little bit of luck, but we're not really here for 5 stars tonight. It would be nice to get some, obviously, but we're really just here to scout and have some fun and see what happens. So let's again start with the free rolls, and we'll end with the anniversary one. Oh, and I know the last video I had posted from this account was for the last part of the anniversary set, scouting for Arashi, and I hadn't gotten her in the video. I did manage to solo her later in the week, so I will show you my Naru album later. I'm proud of it. It'll probably completely mean nothing the next time she gets a new card, but at the moment I'm proud of it. Alright, so far I think these are all pretty much initial 4 stars. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay. I don't have voices on. Wait. Hang on. This might be my 3rd copy of this Tatsumi, which means I can unlock his alternate color home screen outfit. If it is, that would be really nice, but it is. Okay, that's really good. Okay. I said that's the one thing in this account. Dupes don't really mean much in terms of anything other than making the card stronger, but it is kind of nice to aim for like the 3 copies of a card you get the home screen outfit, the 5 copies you get the alternate MV outfit. That's only happened once. Mika's very first feature scout, I have maxed that card out over the years. Everything else, I've gotten 3 copies of a few of them, so it's nice to see. The rest of the scout, again, not super exciting. Everything was dupes, but at least I got an STR out of it. Okay, so the next one I want to do is this one, which is from the monthly pass. I know I said I don't spend money on this account, or don't really spend money. I managed to do this and set this up before they changed kind of the rules about how Google Play works when trying to buy from Japanese mobile games outside of Japan. So that, for some reason, still works. Every month it's like $5 a month or something, so I'm just gonna let that roll, and you get free tickets, you get free guaranteed 5-star scouts, which is pretty nice. So this is just a normal 4-star guaranteed roll. We'll see what happens. Alright. Okay, that's telling us nothing. So probably 1 4-star, but you never know. Okay, that hero I am going to say is new. He's very cute. That kind of it was actually from the original Mika feature scout, so I am quite sure I have maxed him out. The rest of these, nothing too exciting. There's lots of Mika. I hope that's a good sign. I want to say new. Okay, I'm right. At least I'm okay on guessing if I have these cards or not. But again, super cute. And this Nazuna, I feel like this is a newer card, but like I said, when they're usually wearing the same outfits in the Unbloomed, I have a very hard time telling different cards apart from each other. But 2 4-stars is not too bad, especially considering we got the mystery white light pull. Alright, let's go through these super fast. I'm not anticipating much, but I want to use them and may as well use them while we're doing a video. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to talk about while we're going through these. There might not be, so we'll just skip through them as fast as we can unless something exciting happens. Which it probably isn't. I've gotten a few 4-stars from these. I don't think I've soloed a 5-star or anything like that, but there's that Ray again. Again, apparently I did have him on both accounts. Most of the time with the new scouts that come out, I'll throw a couple solos at the box just to see what happens. Typically I'll get like 1 of the 3 stars, which doesn't really help much in events, but I still like getting new cards. These are, for the most part, they're not only 3 stars, but like initial 3 stars. Okay, that's better. Who is it? Aw, that's a cute, is that his? Okay, apparently I have 3 copies of that card. It's still cute, alright. Okay, so let's do this. You'll probably notice that I do have enough die to do 2 pulls, but we don't actually know what the event scout is going to be for this round yet. I think they'll tell us like tomorrow night. And Mika, Arashi, and Ritsu all have not had a card in this rotation yet, which means they should have a card upcoming within the next 6 months. So I want to keep at least 1 pull in reserve in the event that happens in the near future, which one of them probably will. But yeah. Mika, please. Alright. Okay, so no rainbow lights tonight. So we did get that one Tatsumi, which is really nice, but even if I don't get 5 stars, this was fun. There's Mama, hi. Alright, now Mika's the only one I haven't gotten across both of my... There he is. There's my baby. Alright. I I am really, really content with everything that happened tonight. I'm glad I saved up all these tickets. I'm glad I was able to do a longer scout. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm saying this like it's the end of the video. It's not. I'm just wanting to stay on the screen. Can we appreciate Mika's little demon cat neon light? I like that everyone has their own little symbols, but his is beautiful. Great art. There's a... Can I get Ritsu? Can I hope for all 5? No. Okay. Honestly, not upset. Again, that was pretty incredible. So again, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 stars in a single pull. And in this case, they're all anniversary 4 stars. I almost got all of them at once. So I am not unhappy at all. I may do a couple more solos for Ritsu, as long as I can stay above like 350 Daya to see. And I mean, of course, if the scout ends up being something I don't want to do, I might be more inclined to throw some Daya at this box, but I got him on basic, so honestly getting all the cards across 2 accounts in 2 pulls, I think is pretty good. Okay. Oh, alright, we're done. We're done. I'm not scouting anymore. That was a lot at once. I'm not used to that. What did I say? I promised to show you my Naru album. That's the last thing we're gonna do. This is me not knowing how this works even after 2 years. Okay, where are you? There she is. Alright, so after everything loads in, as I said, this will probably mean nothing the next time she gets a 4 or 5 star card that I won't be able to scout. But at the moment, I am pretty proud of this. Obviously, I said I do love Adonis, but for the sake of my album, I had to pick her for the Tanabata event that happened. I got Adonis's card on basic, so I do have him as well. And the Mystic Fragrance cards finally hit the shop, so I was able to buy that one. So that's how that happened. And since this didn't actually happen on video, and I soloed her later, there she is. So, yeah, that was a lot. It is 12:30 in the morning, so if I become increasingly less coherent as this video has gone on, that explains why. In general, yeah, good luck if you're scouting for any of these anniversary sets. If you're scouting for the new Ray, he is beautiful. If I knew it was coming up, I would probably spend a scout in that box, but since I don't, I'm gonna hold off for now. Again, we'll see when they announce the actual event gotcha. They announced the event tonight, which is like, it's like school trip, but like vaguely Australian themed, so it looks interesting. I'm guessing that means it's a tour event, which means a lot of grinding if I want either of those 5-star cards. So we'll see what happens there. In terms of other things, I am getting very close to 2K subscribers. I know I usually don't ask for like or subscribe or anything like that, because I mostly, as I've explained before, I make these videos for fun, and because one of the reasons I started YouTube or doing scouting videos is because my anxiety makes it hard for me to talk, especially in real life. So forcing myself to do this in the beginning was just kind of a way to see if I could literally carry on a conversation by myself. And it's definitely gotten easier as the years have gone on. I hope I don't come off as sounding too awkward. I know sometimes I do, and sometimes I'll say something and be like, no, I'm cutting that out immediately. But otherwise, that's kind of why I've done YouTube. But if I could get up to 2K, that would be really nice. I'm not going to set it as like a goal, like, oh, it'd be nice to hit that by the end of the year, but it would be kind of nice to hit that by the end of the year. So, you know, if you're enjoying the content, feel free to like and subscribe. And again, good luck on any scouting endeavors, and I will see you whenever they drop a gacha that I feel I should be scouting in. So bye for now.